Hello to my Scorpios. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get into it. Talking to you wherever Scorpio is in your birth chart. This reading is for the 17th through the 22nd of November. All right, let's get into it. For those of you all who like the questions, moon-related questions, since the moon will be moving from Taurus into Gemini and we are still in the full moon phase, here are the questions for you before we jump into your reading. First question is, do you feel there's an area of your life in need of radical change? Work, your relationship, your well-being, your home life. Second question is, what's getting in the way of you changing your story? Third question is, how could you inject more childlike curiosity into your life? And then last but not least, Scorpios, is who are the 5 people you could get in touch with who could help you on your journey? When the moon moves from Taurus into Gemini, Gemini is ruled by Mercury. It's one of the zodiac signs that's ruled by Mercury. And Mercury is the planet of communication and messages and communication. But it's also the planet of knowledge and learning. Trade, travel, commerce, opinions, factual memory, sibling relationships, all those things, right? So this is a great time to increase your knowledge in something new. When you're trying to make room for something, become enlightened with something new. Let's get into it. Scorpios. Let's do it. Judgment card. All right, so somebody's moving on from judging people in their families. All right, and thank you for the person who put a comment under my video. In the last video, somebody got a job working with children and families or something like that. So this may apply to you. It's judgment. Somebody is definitely moving on from judging people and their families. Yeah. There's 10 of Wands. Here we also have the 10 of Pentacles here. Yeah. Some people feel very much included in their family. Some people don't feel included at all. Some people feel this dog right here looks like security, symbolizes security and stability. Security and protection. Some people feel very protected in their family and secure within their family, and some people really just do not. And some people can, if they don't, they say, you know what, they move on. Other people, they just stay. So here we have the 4 of Wands here. So I definitely feel like it's either on left or right side of the number 4, light or dark side of the number 4. Some people look at it, they move on, and they go, you know what? They rather use their fire to be booked and busy, not burdened and bitter. They just move on. They said, okay, 3 strikes, family, you're out. Goodbye. Moving on, right? And some people, the dark side of 4 is when you're dealing with energies where it's their way or the highway. They may not have a choice but to stay. So in certain environments, for whatever reason, they just, let it stay. But source is saying to you, here we have the 8 of Cups here. You're tossing all of that into a burning bowl and you're moving on. Like you're recharging. You're recharging under that sunlight. You're saying you're motivated by what your soul, what soothes your soul, what heals your soul, right? So somebody definitely wants to be in more sacred environments. You do not want to be in toxic environments at all. You're not motivated by that. So that's what somebody is saying. Once you feel like you or your background, like your generation, your family, like your bloodline has been judged, it's like maybe 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. Especially when people are taking pictures, they're motivated by comparison. They're motivated by causing emotional wounding, leaving people out of stuff, not helping people. Whatever, you don't even want to be bothered. You don't even want to be bothered. So, yeah, something about your energy, looking at your cards here, really wants people to feel included. I feel like something is going to make you booked and busy, because I feel like I see you praying for people, really making people feel like they're more included in things, helping people to rise above the judgment, when they feel judged. Something about this journey that you're on. That's what we got, the 10 of Wands, this particular 10 of Wands here, Scorpio. you're on some kind of journey. Something put a fire up under you, like something inspired you to be on this journey to make people feel more included. Like something said, okay, you have this, you're determined, right? And so because you're a fixed sign, somebody is fixated on that. It's like, I want everybody to feel like they're welcomed. I want people to feel like they're included because something you saw, something you had to see. So only you know. So whether it's in the workplace where you saw some people didn't feel included or something, just a different kind of spirit. Something you said, you don't want to be responsible for people being bitter and burdened and walking away and or whatever, right? We have the Princess of Cups here. So because of that, Source is gonna reward you with a softer life, right? And teaching people how to save themselves. Something about your energy is going to help people learn how to save themselves. So like, for instance, like let's say in the workplace, if people don't feel a part of a work family, right? And they come to you and talk to you about some things, just because you can handle that level of, toxicity possibly in the workplace, you may say to a person, hey, there's another position that's just this department. If you've been, dealing with this, there's another department there, it may be a better fit for you. I can help you in that area, that kind of thing. Like you'll help people to take their water somewhere else versus just, well, it's not that bad, just because you can handle the depth of things as a Scorpio, right? Or if somebody feels, like there's a challenge or they're in fear of something, they don't fit in somewhere or something is going on, something with you is not going to look at it as like, okay, they just draining people, like all this water, oh, they just draining, whatever. Something is going to help you to help somebody else learn how to help themselves and move on, right? Here's a Dame of Swords here. Right, Six of Wands. I see you being successful at that. So, yeah. So two situations is going to help you to really, really help other people to feel like more included and just help them to learn how to move on successfully, because you've learned how to do it. You're ready to defend your decision to move on from something without even coming across as defensive. Yeah. Here we have the Princess of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Right. Again, moving on to more sacred environments, more sacred, relationships here. Again, tossing things into a burning bowl, fear, doubt, uncertainty, whatever, because you know exactly what your soul needs, right? So that's what Source is trying to help somebody learn how to do, is pour it back into yourself so that when other energies come to you, you're not so drained. It looks like they're draining to you. Because emotionally, like I say all the time, you all are brilliant. Emotionally, doesn't come across as, okay, you're judging them and they just, or you feel like they're judging you, vice versa. Let's close it out. Let's close it out. So yeah, so Source is going to reward you for that. Like I said, I see you being booked and busy, not burdened at all. Back in the saddle again. Now moving forward. Here's some questions for you for the Moon and Gemini, if I didn't give you the questions, just in case. First question is, do you feel there's an area of your life in need of radical change, like your work, your relationships, your well-being, your home life? Second question is, what's getting in the way of you changing your story? What's getting in the way of that? Third question is, how could you inject more childlike curiosity into your life? And then last but not least is, who are the 5 people that you can get in touch with who could help you on your journey, right? Since you're on a journey, and so of making people feel more inclusive, in spaces where you are, where you feel like it's a family environment, how can you make people feel more inclusive? Like what's motivating you? Something had to motivate you to come out of this just sitting back and just being in receiving mode until a blowtorch was hit. What motivated you. Something had to, two situations had to motivate somebody to say, okay, I'm not going to just sit back anymore. I need to do something different. And see people being preyed upon. I need to do something different. Have more sacred. And so things are going to start flowing to you like water. Going to start flowing to you like water. So put yourselves first. The answers you seek are coming. Somebody misses you. So you pray and meditate. Yeah. Somebody still has a bitter ex, but, you know. Anyway, so don't give yourselves a headache over something. But, you know, your laughter is medicine. I see you being booked and busy, like I said before, not burdened and bitter. You have psychic knowledge about other people. Time to schedule a vacation. And so I'm seeing you're starting to see things a lot clearer. And you also pick up on others' vibrations, their emotions, their moods, and feelings. And so wealth is within your reach. Yeah. So somebody is definitely, we're talking about like a wealthy family life. And again, it's not just about money, right? So wealthy family life in terms of just creativity for you and somebody. But that's what I'm saying for you. That's what I'm saying for you. All right, let's get a number and a few oracle cards. And we're going to, because you're breaking some kind of generational cycle, chain, and curse. This is the Judgment card, which is Pluto, one of your ruling planets. And so, yeah, you will be judged. People will be motivated to judge you by how you move. And people will be talking. See this number, these 3 threes right here? Yeah, you are powerful. But you are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity, live your truths, and be a positive light to others. That's right. So 333. Yeah, people, lips will be talking. People will be saying all kinds of stuff. Why are they doing something? Competing, comparing, you know, constantly. Wanting to take pictures, record everything that you're doing, all of that stuff, right? Constantly judging, right? So here we have work. As I improve each day, my income expands in every way. I provide valuable outputs that serve and uplift the people around me. I communicate my thoughts, feelings, and ideas with ease. That's right. That's going to really help somebody to see how it feels when you, not to say you haven't experienced this before, but how other people have felt, you know, judged, people competing, comparing with them. You know, they work hard for their work. People just stealing their work, just copy paste, just take all this. It's like, what? Right. So anyway, here we have affirmations for energy. I'm full of creative ideas. I'm alive and well. I'm bold. I'm happy and I'm healthy. I nourish my body with healthy foods. I hydrate my body with adequate water. My purpose is here and now. Today I am blessed with an abundance of energy. An abundance of energy. Yep. All right. So yeah, there's nothing new under the sun. So some things could kind of sort of cross over, like let's say tarot cards or oracle cards. Some of them may seem like they're similar, but you put your own energy onto it, which makes it different, right? So, but some things would just be complete copy and paste, like, and so, right? So here we have ease. So it's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. Right. So yeah. So you definitely will be in receiving mode of a lot of creative ideas and downloads. Source is definitely going to put you in a space of some other people that you have witnessed, that you've watched yourself, whether they were younger or older, and you'll see exactly what some energies have had to go through, like, oh wow, right? So deep breathing. Get ready to do some deep breathing. All right, that's what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.